Welcome back to Steve's World of Wonders.
This Dairy Queen on Merivale, just off Merivale, has been an institution here for around 50 years, I would think. You can still see the shape of the Dairy Queen sign there and on the front. It's sad that it's going to be torn down. You don't see too many, at least not around Ottawa, you don't see too many shaped Dairy Queen shaped buildings like that anymore. So can't be no family outings to get delicious ice cream cones and hang out on this corner in the summertime anymore. I guess because it was a seasonal thing, it didn't make enough money to stay open. Although I always saw it really busy, so who knows what the story is. You can see it's been graffitoed. It's closed. It's the front counter. See the interior there. Counter spaces. Here's where you would order your ice cream. You can see the refrigerated compartments there. There's where the prices were, backlit by fluorescent lights. Still there. Still got a hand sanitizer, hand washing instructions that have been bleached by the sun. There's a Dairy Queen sticker there. There's a side view of the front area. Some shelving under there. That's where the cash register would be. And another cash register back there. More graffiti. It's the old light up Dairy Queen sign there. Here's the back of the building. I didn't really go to this Dairy Queen. I don't think I ever did. But it's still special to me because I'd always see it when my parents took me to church. The Calvin Church is right near here, just down that direction. And over here is the Bleeker Mall, where I would buy comic books all the time, and the Dutch grocery stores there. My family has Dutch heritage on my mother's side, so they'd often take me to this mall, and this strip mall, outdoor strip mall, and I'd buy comic books when I was a teenager there, and visit the Dutch grocery store there and get licorice. So yeah, I would always see this Dairy Queen when we passed by here. This building here is also has also gone under and abandoned next to the Dairy Queen. I think I'm gonna head over to Bleeker Mall over there, the strip mall, where there's a comic book shop and Dutch groceries. I'm gonna check out the new thrift, the relatively new thrift shop that's over there. This mall is on Clyde Avenue. Clyde Avenue near Merivale. That's where this is. So yeah, this is Bleeker Mall. And there's the Dairy Queen that I just looked at over there. And anyways, so there's the comic book shop here. There's also the Dutch grocery store. And this is a relatively new thrift shop that I'm going to check out. This space here used to be Bleeker Stereo and TV, hence the name Bleeker Mall. But now it's occupied by a thrift store. In another one of my videos, there was a Halloween store in here. You can go back and check that video out. So yeah, let's go on in and see if we can film inside. They've still got Christmas decorations on their window. See, snowman. This is a Re-Source Thrift shop. I think my mom had a Singer zigzagger like that. Ford coupe. Got a Norman Rockwell print here. Wow, $50. When did thrift store prices get so crazy? Raccoons. Is that a penguin? Look at these little guys. Got a vintage, well, it looks vintage, light bright here. $6. Old air hockey table here for $200. That guy. CDs, DVDs. I've got Switched on Bach here by Wendy Carlos. This one's funny. Dillenberger. This is cool because it's got Java on there. Marches. This is a theater organ. It's pretty neat. I found this. I think I might get this. It's kind of a neat book. Found some comics. Jim Neighbors. Found these Dutch records. Found this Johnny Appleseed book and record. A Radio Shack presents Christmas with the Peaches. This is really cool. The stalagpipe organ at Luray Caverns. Music played in a cave I'm definitely picking this record up. Also gonna get this Frog Prince book and record. So that was the thrift store at Bleeker Mall. I got home and I noticed inside this high fidelity 33 1/3 rotations per minute micro groove stereo recording musical gems from solid rock with natural cave sounds. I noticed that inside slipped out a picture postcard of the great stalactite, a play on the word stalactite. Stalactites, I think, go down from the ceiling. Stalagmites form upwards from the drips falling on the ground. The drips have mineral deposits in them, so when they land over hundreds of years, they form a rock formation, and that's in Virginia, Luray Caverns, Virginia. Let me know in the comments if any of you in the comment section have visited these caves and the organ is still there. On the back, let's see what it says. The Great Stalagmite Organ, Beautiful Caverns of Luray, Virginia. The only organ in the world playing musical selections of concert quality on stone formations. So the actual stones play music somehow. I'm not sure how. I guess little hammers hit the stalagmites or something, and they've got it tuned. When you play the low notes, it hits the low stalagmites. I'm guessing. What's on the back here? Oh, lots to read. The music on this record is made by solid rock. It comes from the Great Stalagmite Organ, the only one of its kind in the world. In the beautiful caverns of Luray and Luray, Virginia, deep in the caverns in the walls of a large cathedral-like chamber, ancient stalactites instead of organ pipes are played, producing the musical tones that you hear on your record. Wow. Stalactite after stalactite, those stony icicles hanging from the ceiling have been tuned by a grinding process to concert pitch. Oh, okay. Each one is opposite a striking mechanism, a rubber-tipped plunger that, fired by the impulse of an electric discharge, strikes the stalactite and brings forth a musical tone. The organ is played manually from a console, a full-fledged console with 4 keyboards, harmonic, cathedral, solo, and echo, a pedal board, stops, and a versatile set of couplers for interconnecting in various combinations the 4 keyboards. It is also played automatically from large plastic belts in which holes have been melted to correspond to the musical tones. Okay, so it's also a player piano. A robot organist that duplicates in faithful detail the effects of the manually played instrument. This robot performer plays the organ daily for all visitors to the caverns. The stalactites are in the surrounding walls, the ceiling above, and in vast outlying areas of the caverns. So the listener actually stands in the heart of the instrument to hear it play. Wow, this is really cool. I'm going to read the rest of that later. I'm going to also play a sample of this record in this video. Oh, here's the songs. Shenandoah, Gloria, The Old Rugged Cross, Beautiful Dreamer, A Mighty Fortress Is Our God, Silent Night, Holy Night, America the Beautiful, Believe Me, If All Those Enduring Young Charms, and Irish Air, God Be With You Till We Meet Again. All selections on this record were arranged especially for the Great Stalagmite Organ. I wonder if that's still there. I'll have to look that up. Leland Sprinkle is the organist. Wow, really neat. I'm so glad I got that. What a great find. That's going to be like one of my favorite records in my collection. 45 record, 33 1/3 record. All right, let's check this out. I get my peaches at the thrift store. Yeah, that's it. They've got nice voices. That's pretty good. That's the peaches. Here's Johnny Appleseed.
I am going to begin now to read the story of Johnny Appleseed. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when Tinkerbell rings her little bells like this.
The illustration.
Let's begin now. Johnny Appleseed was a pioneer.
Pretty good.
One of the very best. He didn't look much like one. He was small and not very strong. He wore a tin pot for a hat and a coffee sack for a coat. Under his arm, he carried a Bible, and over his shoulder, a bag of apple seeds.
Here's the Frog Prince book and record. I picked this up because the illustrator was very familiar. I used to like this book when I was a kid called Miss Nelson is Missing, and it was illustrated by the same person, and it was from a Scholastic book as well. I remember those Scholastic book fairs where you would beg your parents for the books that they had in the flyers they would hand out at school. You'd pick out the ones you wanted. This is a really good illustrator. I like this guy. James Marshall. I remember some of these books were featured on Reading Rainbow. I used to watch that show with LeVar Burton. It had the same kind of illustrator. He also did segments for Sesame Street. So let's hear what the Frog Prince sounds like.
The name of this story is The Frog Prince, a folktale retold by Edith H. Tarkov.
Yeah, it's great.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. She had a golden ball, and it was her favorite plaything. She took it wherever she went. One day, the princess was playing in the woods near a well. She threw her ball high into the air, and it fell splash into the well.
Okay, so let's get to the main event here. The Great Stalacpipe Organ from Luray Caverns. Let's listen to Shenandoah, I guess. First song. This is awesome. Let's hear the last song on this side, Beautiful Dreamer. All right, let's try the other side. Let's do A Mighty Fortress is Our God. Played in a cave. for watching Steve's World of Wonders, everybody. Bye for now. Thanks for watching Steve's World of Wonders. Bye for now. Alright, now let's hear another track.